I may have to end up putting a paint down instead, just because of the thickness of the acrylic compared to the unicorn spit, but we'll see. All right, so make sure your orientation, if you're working on a box, that you are looking at the front of it, so you don't do your design upside down or end up having to rearrange hinges and such. Okay. Welcome. What I just put down is the white unicorn spit. Just plain, no sparkle, white unicorn spit. Right on top of that box. And I'll probably end up putting more down, but I'm just going to go ahead and put some white dots coming down my box like that. And I don't know what colors. I think I want to go with the blues. And I'm just going to do a balloon dip right on these dots, and then I'll just go from there after I see what happens. It's all about just playing with it. I have hardly ever used this one. Just, what is it, Blue Thunder or something, but it looks cool. So this is a crushed mica powder. It's basically, it's not a pigment, it's a pigment enhancer, so it's just sparkle. And I'm putting some more in there. And that's my pouring solution. And if you want to use the dry pigments like this, they are very concentrated. These especially this brand, Unicone Art, has that little unicorn symbol on it. They are highly pigmented. And just put it in your pouring solution like that. Just get some of that if you want to start using dry pigments and powders, and then you can just mix them up. And really it depends on how thick or colored, how vibrant, how saturated you want it as to how much you want to put in. So that's all up to you, personal preference. You don't need them, but they're fun to play with. I like sparkles. So I just decided I wanted more sparkles, so I just travel on up that treasure box and over the edge. I don't know why. That's what happens. I just start taking off. And that's what art is all about, y'all. Now, I know there's a time where you have to come back and look at it and check for balance and composition and all that. This is not that time. This is not. This is time to play. All right, let's see what happens when I just do this. Okay, I think I'll just do 2 with that one. I wonder if I added, I know it'll probably turn green, but what if I just added a drop of yellow right there? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. I like that better than without yellow. And that's really what you do, guys. You grab your stuff and you just play. So yeah, I like that little yellow thing that happens, so I'm gonna go for it. And it might not happen again, and it might, you never know, so let's see. Get a bigger one, bigger balloon. Ooh, that was bad. So it's like, okay, I'm pinched in that balloon, it's the balloon. Oh, that's pretty. See, it's so fun. Who knows what's happening here, but it's looking really kind of cool. Are you guys playing with it, or are you just watching? Because if you're playing with it, I bet you're having a blast. I'm having a blast. Oh, I really like the green yellow thing. Okay, so just come over the edge of your box and keep going. So your art continues right on over the edge. I don't know what just happened over there, but okay. See, it's just like instant flower. I need to do this, right? So there's the edge. Isn't that cool? Telling you what, it's beautiful. I love all the sparkles. I don't like this right here, but I really don't want to do a balloon press on it, and I really don't like that either. Maybe I'll do just a little one there and press it back over here. A little more color maybe right on the balloon. Let's see what happens. Okay, I like that. Really amazing stuff, this unicorn spit. And what's so cool is because it is just a stain and it doesn't have that polymer stuff in it, it will just go so flat on top of this box, except for the parts, of course, that I went ahead and put that glue on. Okay, I want this flower to come over the edge a little bit. I'm just going to put it right on my balloon and see what happens. I think it'll be fine. Famous last words. I'll have to drag a little line down to it, but it got there. Just want to add a little white to it because it's pretty stark. And maybe a little more sparkle. Or yellow. Let me add yellow to the bottom of this. And some sparkle. It's like we're playing in a kitchen. Just, let me see what happens. Ooh, got green. Ooh, got bad. Okay, that's an error. So, that's way too much yellow than what I wanted. I'm gonna either go over it. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was first. Let me add some blue and sparkle blue. And white, that should do it. If not, you can always just wipe it off with a wet cloth and start over. Turn it towards you, you guys see what happens. At the same time I do. Okay. So I got a little pansy thing going on there. Weird. Fun though. See, this is the part where I'm like, I just want to do the whole thing. You know? I do love yellow. You're right. But at some point you gotta stop. Okay, I don't like that, so, but it could be a butterfly. I could do that. All right, so let me take a little bit of white. And just trace along some of this white or this sparkle like it's kind of like a branch maybe. I think I'm just going to take this whole section out. Let me see if I can get that off of there. Brush it in, brush it off, do something with it. Okay, I could fade it. I would be happy with that. Kind of do a vignette of a different blue would be nice around the edges like this. So I like the combinations of the balloon, kiss, and painting, like leaving it as a background and then continuing on. I really like that. I have a hard time feeling like I'm done when I have not spent very much time on it. You know what I'm saying? Just letting that really soft blue just glide through because I didn't like what happened up here and I didn't want to just make it all white. So then I liked what happened when I did this, so it's like, okay. And that's how things change on my art, you know, but it's usually a cool thing by the time it gets done, so. I'm going to color this blue a little bit darker, blend it in over to go over the edge. Yeah, that's kind of crazy on this side, but I like it. A little bit more white. You know, and you can tone it down if it's just too much for you, then wait a little bit and go back over it with some unicorn spit, watered down, maybe some white or whatever color you want. But just know when you're working with the unicorn spit, as if it's not sealed, it will just continue to be, you know, rejuvenated. If you add water to it, you'll just be able to take right back where you left off. So just know that it's not solid, it's not going to sit there on you. And that's a good thing if you know it. It's not a good thing if you don't, because you're trying not to mess up something that you've got underneath of it. Then go ahead, give it a spray seal and then give it time to dry, and then you're welcome to go ahead and start all over again on the process, and it's not going to bother your unicorn spit and your design. If you want to use a pouring medium or something like that, a gel, you can mix it right into your unicorn spit, and then it won't be that easily activated again, reactivated. I just wanted to play in it for a little while, see what happens. I'm really not liking it, anything that I'm doing, like it's not adding to it, so I should just stop. Except right there, I think that looks like a green leaf, so it doesn't have any leaves. So let me just put some spit on this skewer, and I just stuck my, oh wow, I don't have gloves. I did it to myself. Give myself a little leaf. Just play it in it. So you really should wear gloves at all times when you're using your unicorn spit. Just so you know. Don't do what I did. Just wash with water, and then if you still can't get it off, try some hand sanitizer. Denatured alcohol. Usually if you get to it fast enough, it's not too. And it is pretty. I guess what I don't like about it is right here, but maybe, let me try, since I'm gonna just throw this away anyway, all of this spit. Let me see if I can just do like a branch and see if I'd be happier with that. I am happy with that, actually. Not sure which way the branch is going. It's like up, down. I don't know. It's just going across. Whatever. I like it. Just making sure I got a little bit of brown coming out this way somewhere to follow it along. Right off the box, Mary, the bottom of the box to the top of the box. Okay, so actually I do like it. There are some things that I'm going to go back and change, but I'm going to keep it now and just continue to work on this later in my time. Because it's different. Different is good. So, I think while it's still a little bit wet, guys, I just want to pull some of this glitter stuff. Just going over parts I don't like particularly. Blending it right on over the edge. So it's a nice flow when you look at the side of the box. Just pulling this over because I don't like the big globby of silver, and I think it would be really pretty to have some sparkles up and around the box area. And because it's in a pouring solution, those sparkles will stick to the box. Okay, I'll leave it alone for now. What is that? Okay, so there it is, and that was the balloon dip. Just getting the ideas of flowers and making it a loose floral, kind of Japanese looking, inspired. I like it. All right, so one of the things on the dips before we go, it's a short one, huh? Let me just add some colors. I'll show you a few different things. Ooh, some gold, yum. Let's do some more gold. And there's really, every time I watch somebody else, it was just, everybody has their own thing. And you know what? That's all it is. Just let yourself go and just have a good time with your balloons and your paint. So the press, the kiss, what you want down there, which is interesting. I don't want that. I'm trying to just get a base down here, guys. Okay, so I have a base. And if it starts to dry a little bit, just a little bit, it's actually easier than when it's super, super wet. Okay, now on that base, if you just press down, you're gonna get that little, you know, looking ball, flower, butterfly looking thing. But you can also roll it like that, and then you get swipes like we got on that ocean one, rolling it. Look how pretty that is. Just look at that. Well, I gotta show you up close, you guys. See, because every once in a while something will happen. You don't know how you got there. You're just playing in it, you know? But something awesome will happen. It's just one side. That's all I want to show you. I mean, is that like the best fairy wing you've ever seen right there? So you can definitely see why you could use it for as a background or just in your regular art. You don't have to do the whole thing like a balloon dip. Just use it to put those really cool fantasy looking butterflies and dragonflies in, or flowers, or texture. You can texture your stuff, your canvas with it. Doesn't have to be on a treasure box. So anyway, so that's it for today. Thanks for coming in. Crazy Country, thank you. I appreciate everybody popping in and doing this balloon dip with me, and I hope you're painting up a storm and having a blast doing it. Get some unicorn spit if you can, if you have never tried it, because it's awesome. We will be doing these resin ring holder things in the next week or so. So if you don't have any ring holder molds, I got mine at Amazon. They're quite inexpensive when you figure you get 4 in a set. So anyway, and they're very pretty, and we can make our ring holders to match our treasure boxes. So that will be a nice set. That's what we were talking about. Sherry and I were talking about today. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So it is a fairy wing, huh? Wasn't that fabulous? Yes. All right, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful Thursday and the rest of the weekend and all that. Love and light to you all. Bye.